Tom Hanks shares hilarious reason he turned down space trip invite by Jeff Bezos. So the reason I wanted to bring this up was for a couple things. One, Tom Hanks. Well, it's Tom Hanks, so it's awesome. So apparently, he went on Jimmy Kimmel and talked about why he turned it down, and the reason he turned it down was because apparently, if this is to be believed, the cost to ride in the Blue Origin rocket is $28 million. From my understanding, Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic plane is like $250,000. That is a huge departure, one to the other, to get that space experience. If this whole interview is like 17 minutes long. It's great. It's funny. He reenacts being in space and is like, this is why I wouldn't pay for $28 million to pretend I was weightless. But the other thing that stood out to me was he talks about a radio station. Was it bossradio66.com, where he actually is a DJ on the station. You actually see DJ Tom Hanks. Songs from the back of the station wagon here. Yes, I can drop I'll drop a link. I'll drop a link there, Sean. But yeah, you can actually see, Tom Hanks is, the whole idea of the station is to play music from the 60s that nobody's ever heard before. Like, I guess, like B-sides of bands you may have heard of at one point, but probably not. So it was really cool. And what I wanted to point out about it is that, no matter how busy we are, no matter what we're doing in our business, whatever we're doing in our life, it's important that we have some kind of passion project that we do, right? Tom he's not a investor in this site. I mean, the site looks like it was built in the 90s, or late 90s, early 2000s, right? It's very simplistic and all that. But I just love the fact that it's a good reminder for you to go and do something that is out of the norm of what you would normally be going and doing. In my case, it might be DJing or playing video games, or going and playing hockey, or going for a run. Like, there's things that we can do that help fulfill deeper passions than just what our business is around. And when we take steps away from what we do on the day-to-day routine, it enables us to be able to get a deeper look into what we do and how we do it, and get better at it. Sometimes taking a break is the best way to get better at something, and it enables time for us to subconsciously process what we're doing, how we're doing it, without taking this direct approach of like being like a Hawkeye on every last piece of the puzzle that we're working on when it comes to our business. So I'm a big proponent of this, and I thought it was a good opportunity to give you a reminder that Tom Hanks says, go and do your passion and have some fun with it. Life's too short to just be doing all the work all the time.